This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Betsy.
Marcy.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Nothing much is happening. Nothing too spooky is happening.
Thank God, right?
Honestly, yeah. I do, often think about how excited I am for Halloween. I know we got some time, but Gilly got mad at me for me and Kristen for being like, I can't wait till Halloween. Gilly's like, can't we just have spring and summer and then you'll get it? And it's like, yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Well, we can still be excited.
I know. I know. I still am.
Just can't, you have to be quiet around her.
Quiet around Gilly.
You have to be like, I'm very excited for the green leaves. Wink.
Yeah.
Which is that old song.
Green leaves. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's kind of
Beautiful.
Christmassy, right? Doesn't it play around Christmas time?
I don't know. Is it like one of the oldest songs they have?
Probably. It feels so like medieval-y, like so just like it started when somebody kind of made a flute accidentally.
Let's see. Green leaves. Now I gotta look it up, guys.
Sorry, this is what we're talking about today, the history of green leaves.
Well, green sleeves. Boy.
Okay, well, I knew what you were talking about.
I'm actually mortified. So Green Sleeves is an English folk song, and it was registered in 1580.
Oh, whoa, 1580. That's old as shit, man.
Old as
shit, dude.
Yeah. So I can't believe people were playing stuff back then.
When it was happening
not playing
even
it
before.
I mean that they were like, this is my song and I want royalties.
Isn't that interesting of like, wait a second, I made this song and now everybody's playing it and I don't get anything from it? I don't think so. Isn't that fascinating
so.
Where it's just like
fascinating.
Humans, man.
Should I play a little bit of it?
Yeah, let's hear some green sleeves. But we're going to have to pay that old bastard some money.
I know, yeah. I think we have to pay them in like silver shillings or something.
I
don't know.
I have a couple.
All right, here's Green Sleeves.
Do, 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 do. Very Christmassy.
Shit. What child is this?
No, that's not it then. Is that it? What child is this?
What child is this?
Say all the words, Marcy.
Wait, what child is this? Here. Josh Groban's version. I'm not going to play much of it. What if I got sued by Groban?
That would be so funny if he was like,
honestly,
listen, and I'm suing you guys back.
I really feel like we could use
press is bad press.
Wait, Josh Groban's version doesn't sound like that one.
Sleeves. That's okay.
None of them do, because they tried to make it their own. Fuck them. We all know it's What Child Is This?
Come on now. It's a big booby.
Yeah.
I was worried I was
Big
annoying
booby.
a big Wilma on the other side, but she's doing fine. She's chilling.
Wilma's perfect. Let's get into this then.
Look,
I could look up Elizabethan songs all day long.
Marcy has, everybody. Marcy has.
Marcy, did you do your work? No, I was looking up
I was listening
old
for
songs
Elizabethan songs.
I'm cool and everyone likes me. All right. I have one pulled up right dang now.
Hell yeah.
And listener ghost story, Ghost in the Basement, which is funny because we just read a basement ghost story.
Did. Basements are scary, everybody.
And we all know it, and we don't like it. I don't have a basement, so it's not a problem I have to deal with.
I don't either.
Under my house is a garage.
There we go. Not too scary. Not too scary.
Not too scary. There are a bunch of, right now, stinging worms, like poisonous worms.
What? I've never even heard of those.
Oh my God, we have so many. They're like spiky worms. They're like caterpillars with spikes on them.
Ew. Centipedes?
Yeah. No, they have because they've formed chrysalis and they're becoming
fucking gross. Wilma's out of here. Wilma just walked out because she's like, "You're full of shit. There's no way there's spiky worms."
I grew up with, we called them stinging worms, stinging caterpillars.
I've never heard of that. Ew, gross.
Because I remember I've put my hand on them by accident because they would be on trees.
Yeah.
So I put my hand in ooh, baby.
Oh,
ooh.
man, that's nasty.
Anyway, we were talking about basements, not fucking worms.
Not fucking stinging worms.
Stinging worms. All right.
Okay.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I'm a new listener who found you from Woo Woo with Rachel Dratch.
Cool.
So far, I'm a huge fan of your show. Well, we'll change that.
Just you wait.
Oh, you're gonna hate this. Let's see. I have a few ghost stories. Most occur at my house my husband and I used to live in. However, the first one I will share happened in my childhood home.
Yes, here we go.
I started having nightmares about our basement when I was about 5 years old. Partly about a big scary furnace. Thank you, Home Alone.
Kevin.
And partly about an angry old woman in her robe. It was me. It was me.
It was Marcy.
I'm living that robe life.
I'm just being angry.
Get out of here, kids. I was unsure why she was so angry, but I was scared of her, and it made me scared to go in that part of the basement.
Yeah.
Fucking fair
man. Enough, dude. I'm scared of her. I don't want to go to a basement now. There's a lady in a robe being mad.
Yeah, she's like, I can't find my clothes.
I would be mad.
Yeah, someone it's a prank.
Come
it's
on,
a ghost
it's a bad ghost prank.
One day I was eating lunch with my mom and sister and mentioned the recurring nightmares. My sister said she was having similar dreams. My mom had a funny look on her face about it, but chalked it up to us watching Home Alone so often.
Cute.
You have to stop watching it. It's springtime.
It's springtime. Stop it.
As a child, I used to stand in my window for long periods of time and pretend I was on TV shooting a commercial.
That is so cute.
So cute. I immediately thought that it was very spooky
Absolutely.
for it to stand.
People walking by the house being like, oh no, that kid's doing that thing again.
Or I would just be like, that's a ghost. It's standing still in the window. Yep. Oh my God. One particular day I was, quote, shooting a Coca-Cola commercial.
So cute.
And I saw an apparition of an old woman with a long billowing outfit float out from our basement window and out into the sky. It's something I will never forget. If not for this experience, I would probably not be the believer I am today. I believe my nightmares about the old woman stopped around then, but I didn't make the connection at the time. She left. She said, this kid's out of her mind. A Coca-Cola commercial? You're not a polar bear.
This kid set up too many traps and I slipped on micro machines. I'm out of here.
I cannot keep haunting these sticky bandits.
Yes, dude. Whoa.
Wow. Were they the wet bandits?
Well, in the first one, they're the Wet Bandits, and then in New York, they changed their names to the Sticky Bandits. Then he like wraps his hand in tape and
I just couldn't remember which comes first. It feels like wet bandits is kind of a bigger deal than tape on your hands, right?
Yes, and that they got busted because they were the Wet Bandits, and they left their mark.
Yes, it's too obvious. Why, if you're a serial killer, I understand wanting, like, I need the recognition. But if you're robbing houses in Chicago, the suburbs of Chicago,
during Christmas time,
come on!
I
my
love
gosh,
that. I love those movies so much.
Many years later, when I was an adult, I was talking to my mom and sister again about the dreams. My mom said she was also having nightmares about the old woman.
What?
Apparently, when my mom and dad were buying the house, the previous owner was not happy about the price my parents paid for the house.
Oh.
The previous owner died shortly after the sale of the house. My mom would have dreams about the old woman being angry with her for not paying more for the house.
What?
After she learned my sister and I were also having nightmares, she decided to go around the house with a white candle to, quote, clear or cleanse the house.
Yeah.
I must have seen the apparition shortly thereafter. My mom took this to mean that the spirit of the old woman was gone. I hope this one makes it on the show. Lindsey. Well, Lindsey, it did.
Wow. To see the old lady truly be like, okay, I'm out of this house. I'm gone.
And honestly, I love hearing that her mom just went around with a white candle, because so often people think they need some special thing.
Absolutely. But it's nice to know, you even energy and kind of straight up saying, leave me alone. I want nothing to. Yeah, intention is oh, that's so good to remember just in case. Hopefully I'll never have to. But it's so good to remember.
Yeah, that you don't need any special tools. And we say it all the time that like to do spell work or whatever, rituals, you don't need to follow someone else's manual.
You can set it up your own. You can do your own thing.
If you want to make a sandwich, you can make a sandwich any way you want to make a sandwich. You don't even need bread to make a sandwich. People are making sandwiches out of pickles now.
Dude, I wanted to try that.
You can.
I should. Go to Jimmy John's. Get that pickle sandwich. I could do it at home, and I'd probably like it more.
Because you didn't have to pay Jimmy.
Yeah. I hate having to pay Jimmy.
Jimbo
Johns, you stop this. Wow, that is cool.
And please do send us your other stories.
Yeah, dude, we've got to hear them.
Please, we need to hear them. You'll hear us as a new listener. You haven't heard us beg as much as we used to.
Yeah, but we will. Don't worry.
We're begging right now. Let's beg right now for more.
We love begging.
For more listener stories. The great Gmail disaster of 2021 has been rectified.
Yeah.
So for the most part, I think I have everyone's
now.
emails.
Yeah, I think we're pretty clear.
And every now and then people resend something, and I've already played it. That just means that, that maybe it hasn't played yet.
But we're doing it.
But also, it doesn't hurt if you want to, again, like I said, bump your original email, but please send us in
more.
Write out a story. You could talk to text it if you want.
Oh, funny.
Or just send a little voice memo.
It's true. It's true.
Send a voice memo. We love them.
We love a voice memo. Popper no.
Yeah. Popper no.
Popper no.
Man, I love that every 10 years people are like, Parker Posey's fucking amazing.
God.
I mean, we always know it, but she has something huge every few years.
God, she's so incredible. I recently bought all the Christopher Guest movies on digital because I was just in the mood. I was like, I want to watch all of these kind of right now. They are so incredible. She's incredible. Everybody's so good. Oh,
Jennifer Coolidge is
Jennifer
in it,
Coolidge
and Eugene
is
Levy.
so
and
funny. Catherine O'Hara, like, so good. Oh, I love those movies. Anyways,
Amazing.
I have a spooky story for you.
Oh, yeah.
You think you can handle it? It's called Demons in My Bed. Not even under, in my bed.
That's uncalled for.
Oh, really quick. There was a newspaper. There's an article that Mono sent me that was like this little kid kept complaining about a monster under his bed, and then they uncovered a dude was under his bed.
Wait, well, I'm so deep in TikTok, you know.
Oh, you love it. You love it.
So the story in more depth is that there was a babysitter and the kid was complaining about demons or a monster under the bed. So she looked under the bed and it was a man and he attacked her and she fought him.
Oh.
And it says like the way it's written is like he knocked her down, but she fought him like because she was trying to protect the kids. What a good babysitter.
Wow.
And then he ran away. But what would he have done to that child? That's so scary.
Oh my God.
Also, let's not even talk about frogging.
Dude, there's that Lifetime. It's on Hulu. There's a whole series of frogging. And that's people who live in like the walls and shit of your house. It's called frogging.
Like
PHROGGING.
We always think that a ghost is scary, but what if it's really a man living in your walls?
Horrifying.
I actually am so lucky. My house doesn't have a basement, and it also has no attic.
That's good. We have an attic, and we got some creatures up there.
Yeah,
we're
so
working
there's never.
on getting them.
I mean, I have one of those flat roofs.
Yeah.
But, so like, you know, something could crawl up there, but it's not living there. It's just sunbathing. Wait, you're trying to get the critters out?
We're working on it. People have been coming and been like, we haven't gotten anything, and we're like, how?
We know they're there. Well, they're there.
We hear them.
Gosh dang it, I hear them.
Anyways.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's not even talk about frogging. Okay.
But think about it tonight when you go to bed, guys.
But
think
Google
about
it and think about it, and if you want, there's a Lifetime docuseries about it.
I'm going to watch that.
Gilly and I watched a bunch of it.
Actually terrifying. It's always better if you think it's something paranormal.
Yeah.
First, so it kind of spoils it by just being a series.
Being a living person. Okay.
Yeah.
Demons in My Bed. Hi guys, love your podcast. My first story is called Demons in My Bed. Back in 2021, I got COVID for the first time. Oof. High fever, awful migraine headache, puking, the works. Oh. On night number 2 of being sick, I was sleeping in the middle of the night and had a dream that several dark, wispy-looking demons were on my bed, grabbing my limbs and lifting me off the bed. In my dreams, I remember thinking, they know I'm weak right now and they can get to me. Ew! Yuck. Excuse me, that fucked me up.
Puking.
They lifted me up and moved me down to the foot of my bed like I was their puppet. I couldn't fight them because I was too sick. Suddenly, I woke up, and before I opened my eyes, I thought, oh, thankfully, it was only a dream. I opened my eyes to see that I was laying at the foot of my bed in the same position as I was in my dream, limbs splayed out where the demons had grabbed me. I've always been a very calm sleeper and never move around, like ever. It was so disturbing to me. I was too weak to get out of bed or do anything, so I crawled back up to my pillow and fell back asleep somehow. The nights after that, I was terrified to go to sleep in case they came back for me in my dreams. They did not. I will never forget it. Ew, that's the first story. Ew.
That's really scary.
That's horrifying. Being sick, especially like fever, fever dreams can be nuts, man.
Yeah.
Your brain is
like
cooking.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, yeah, it could be a fucked up fever dream, but this theory of, like, that they know I'm weak.
Yeah, that is wild to be like, to immediately think that in this situation. We're like, why am I thinking that? Uh-oh. Is it
Yeah.
because it's real? Fucking gross. Okay.
Nasty.
Another story is about my grandparents' farm. It has been in the family since the 1800s and is haunted, of course. One night, while staying there as a child in the 90s, I woke several times to the CD player playing Leanne Rimes' song, How Do I Live? Each time I would get up, walk over, and turn it off and go back to sleep. My mom and sisters were also asleep in the room, but never woke up any of the times. One time I swore I unplugged it, and yet a short time later, the dang song was playing again. I don't remember being scared, just annoyed. Eventually it stopped, and I woke up in the morning wondering how no one else had woken to it. Funny song.
How do I live without you?
How wild. What a funny song to always.
What a funny song. I would have taken the CD out the player.
True. Or put the player, unplug it, put all of it in the hall. Down
Throw
the
it
toilet.
out the toilet.
Flush it.
Throw it out the toilet.
Throw it out the toilet, flush it.
Shred it, shatter it into a million pieces, ruin your septic system.
Yeah, great.
Get
rid of
Who
it.
cares?
Do that. We don't care. Do that. Especially in an old farmhouse, you're really going to destroy it. Your system, your plumbing.
Yeah, it's not our problem, so we don't care what happens to your home.
Yeah, but listen to us.
Listen to us. Let us influence you.
Come on. Another story from that house is when my grandmother was still alive and had beginnings of Alzheimer's. She was with my mom at the house sitting in the living room. She was dozing off and then snapped awake. She said to my mom, "Tell those girls to keep it down. I can't sleep with all their talking and laughing." My mom and grandma were the only ones in the house. When my aunt was a kid living there, she also would hear girls' voices talking and laughing sometimes. Back in the 1800s, when my great-great-great-grandparents built the home, I was like, how many did I say? Whatever. Built the home and lived there. Some contagious disease, maybe it was influenza, swept through, and unfortunately, several of their children died from it, including a few of their daughters. There was even a newspaper article about it from that time because it was so devastating. I imagine the girls' voices / laughing are those girls who passed away. Whoa.
Oh my God.
How nuts to have a house in your family that has truly been in your family for centuries.
Well, I think the good news would be that whoever was laughing and giggling is like a distant relative.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. That is good news of like not just a creepy rando.
Yeah, unfortunately, like most violence does happen within families, but whatever.
Mercy, that has nothing to do with the story. No.
Well, if they were gonna get you, that's who would get you. You know what I'm saying? They could get you. They don't care if they're your cousin. They'll fucking get you.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
They're like, we died of the influenza. We don't give a shit about you.
We don't care. Okay, last story from that house. After my grandparents passed away, my uncle and his wife and kids moved in. One day, my uncle was passing by what we called the fireplace room and saw the rocking chair was rocking by itself.
Oh, classic.
He went to the kitchen and asked his wife if she had just been sitting there. She said no, she hadn't been in the room at all. When they went back to look, it was still rocking. Ew. They left it be and decided maybe it was a passed away relative coming to relax in there. I would not have reacted so casually to a chair rocking by itself, but I guess if you live in a haunted house, you have to keep calm. Okay, thanks for reading. Have a great day. Tonja or Tonja?
I think that when there's a J, sometimes it makes a yeah sound.
Tonja. I'm not. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wild.
Ooh.
Classic haunted house.
And again, sometimes the fist fights happen between cousins.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, dude, think about it. Who, any of your physical fights, who have they been with?
Yeah.
Relatives. Sisters and great dead aunts.
Great dead aunts.
Great dead aunts.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
What a funny, like a classic haunted farmhouse. Like just
Classic.
hitting all the classics.
Yes.
Rocking chair. Yeah, we know it.
If this chair's a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Don't come a knockin'.
You know?
Do not come a knockin'.
It's a saying for a reason.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Marcy.
welcome.
Thank you for finally saying it.
I try to be as honest and open with you
I appreciate
as I can
it. I
be.
appreciate it.
Back go. Should I play a listener story now?
Yes, dude.
Here we go.
Hey, Betsy. Hey, Marcy. My name's Wally. My pronouns are they, them. And I've sent in a story before, but I have some more to tell you. So one time, whenever I was little, I was staying at my mama and papa's house, which I often did during, like, over the summers. I would go there and spend time with them. And they had, like, a grandbaby room where all the cousins and I and my siblings would stay in anytime we were visiting. In that room were dozens of porcelain baby dolls, and they scared the shit out of me as a kid. Honestly, to this day, they scare the shit out of me. And I was in there. I was staying for like a week or something. And I was like 6 or 7. And anytime I was staying there, I would turn the baby dolls around, like on their little shelves, and I would put a quilt over the wall. I would like hang it up, and I never had problems with it. Sometimes, like if other people were staying with me, they would like kind of like try to prank me and like put a baby doll by my like bedside table or something to scare me whenever I woke up. But I was there all by myself. And so I had done my little thing. I turned the baby dolls around, made sure I couldn't see them so they wouldn't scare me. And I went to sleep, and I woke up in the middle of the night because I thought someone had like come in and like closed the door. Like I thought I heard that. And so I woke up, and the quilt had fallen down, and all of the baby dolls were turned around and were like, I could see their eyes in the middle. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing like a weird sound and I'm like freaking myself out because I'm telling this story. But yeah, it was really freaky, and I didn't know how it happened. And I was like, I ran out to go see my mama and papa because I was like, maybe they did it. That's not something they would have done. But they were asleep. And then I was thinking, well, maybe like one of my cousins got dropped off late and I was already asleep, and maybe they're like trying to prank me. But there was no one else was there. And I still don't know like who would have came in my room, because my grandparents are like way across the house in their room. And I got up pretty quickly once I realized like the baby dolls were there, and like ran out to go find them. So I don't know what that was about. Like to this day, I never knew. I ended up staying in the living room the rest of the week because I couldn't be in the room. It was too scary. Another one I have, I wasn't actually there, but it's a story that my family tells a lot. And I think it's really interesting because I come from a very like conservative, like right-wing family, and they're very Christian, so they don't believe in a lot of like hoo-ha, but they tell this story to this day at all the family gatherings. Basically, one time my papa and all the boy cousins were driving around. I think they were coming back from like a fishing trip or something, and it was late at night. And again, my grandparents lived like in the middle of like Yeehaw, Texas, nowhere. And So it's really dark out. Like, you can see the sky really clearly. It's like beautiful clear sky. You can see all the stars. They were driving, and there's some boy sitting like in the back of the truck bed while they're driving back, because it's not like a far drive. And they see like this huge light flash across the sky, and it goes down into this cornfield. And they all stop, and they're looking, and they kind of see a light reverberating off of the ground, like from where it landed. And they just talk about like how bright it was, that it was just like otherworldly, like it was crazy. And so they stop, they pull aside, they look, they don't really see anything. My papa knows the people who own that cornfield, and so they drive home. My papa goes over to their house the next day, and he's talking to the guy, and he's like, hey, we were driving back last night, and there was like a huge light. I don't know if like an asteroid or like meteor, whatever, fell in your yard, in your cornfield, but I just thought I would let you know. And so they went out there, and my papa knew exactly where it was, and there was a nothing in the cornfield, like not even like a scorch mark, nothing. All of like the corn looked perfect, and nothing was messed up. Nothing was flattened. And all of the boy cousins like freak out about it, because they're like, it was the coolest thing we've ever seen. So anyway, I think I'm at 5 minutes, so that's all I'll tell you this time, but I'll send in more later. I went to this camp recently, and I asked a bunch of people if they had any scary stories, and I got a bunch of good ones, so I'll send those in sometime soon. But I love you so much. I hope you ladies are staying safe, and keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing, and don't shit your pants. Bye!
Betsy, tell them what you did.
Okay, after the doll story, I was like, Marcy, you have to pause. I have to go take a shit.
Yeah.
And I had to get up and leave and go to the bathroom.
But don't worry, guys. I recorded the whole thing.
Don't worry. Extra loud for you.
Oh, it's stretching. It's stretching.
It's stretching. It's stretching. Yeah. Whoa, dude. The doll thing is so fucking scary.
It really terrified us. It was really, really, yeah. That they all were turned around.
No. No. And if that was a prank, wow. But I don't think it was.
No, I hated it.
That is so nasty.
And then a papal seeing a UFO, you know, you can trust a papal. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if they are like conservative or whatever, if they see something wild, it's like, okay, I believe you.
I mean, I will say though that UFOs, that the demo for that is conservative men.
Yes.
That's who they're probing, just so you know. They're coming for you.
They're coming to get you.
Now, I'm not saying voting differently will save you from an alien probe.
But
I'm not saying that.
It just might.
What
for
if that
all
were
of the conservative men listening?
I bet there's a couple. There's a couple.
I bet.
We're scratching an itch for them, and they are forgiving of our politics. Oh my God, a cat fight.
Oh
I hate that.
Cat fight.
A constant in my life. A cat fight.
God, cat fights left and right.
Left and right cat fights, never leaving me alone. I thought so. Please, Wally, do send more. Yes.
What a great move being like, I'm at a camp, I'm asking for ghost stories. Let's go.
Really. Let's make fun. Let's make friends, have fun.
Yeah.
And make content for my friends Marcy and Betsy.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
That's 4 birds, counting us individually, Betsy.
There you go. Got to.
And we don't like birds, but that's why you need to hit them.
That's why you got to get them with 1 stone.
Pop.
4 with 1 stone? Great.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. That was great. So yes, please send more. Also, I'm impressed adhering to my 5-minute rule. A smidge over and perfect though. That's perfect. That's what we love and like.
Perfect.
And you know what? Every now and then, if it's long as hell, we'll still listen to it. It's just easier to get into the rotation.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, I'm gonna read another listener story.
Yes, please.
And this one, they're just calling it like it is. It's called Spooky Stories.
Great.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. I learned about your podcast when Betsy was on Woo Woo podcast with Rachel Dratch, and I have been hooked
Nice.
ever since.
Nice.
Thank God you did that podcast.
Wow. I know. You got to do it, Marcy. You got to do it. Hit
I
them
have
up.
to. I
You
have
have
to. I have 3 stories, and I will try to keep them short, but if you need to break them up, please do. I'd never find this email
Never,
again.
ever.
Couldn't do it if I wanted to. One day, maybe we'll have a producer.
Yeah. One day. I don't know.
I don't know how.
We've been doing this for a long time, and hasn't
Truly?
happened.
What, like, will it be 8 years this summer?
Dude.
Or 7?
Really? I don't know. I can't remember.
I literally couldn't tell you.
I can't remember.
I know it was after I got on antidepressants because that's what helped me to, like, have the motivation.
Hey, all right. Nice.
Hey, baby. It also gave me crazy diarrhea.
Funny.
Where I would be like, I remember being on stage and being like, uh-oh, I am going to, like, it would be sudden.
Oh,
sudden.
no. I don't remember you ever leaving stage.
I didn't. I was in an ASCAT show, and I remember being like, I'm going to shit my pants, and John Gabris may never let me live this down if I shit on this stage. And I was like trying to do the math of should I leave, but we were really close to intermission. Remember when they used to have intermission?
Yes, okay.
Really close to intermission. And I was like, I think I can hold it. And I was just squeezing my cheeks.
Yeah, we were just like not even paying attention. You're just on the back line just being like, oh my God.
But Betsy, do you want to know what a psycho I am?
You stepped out.
I tagged in.
Good.
I did a tag in.
Good.
I just had to squeeze. I was like, this is actually the riskiest thing I've ever done in my life.
I've had to leave stage before to go diarrhea.
Yeah, you were smart. You left the stage. I risked it all. To do a tag in, I don't even know if it was worth it.
I bet it was funny.
I mean, it was definitely like, this is how you know I'm such like, I don't know what it's called because it's not steamrolling exactly, but it's like the desperation I have to perform.
You have to like get in front of on stage.
Yeah, a desperation to get ideas out, guys. Couldn't possibly let one go. Anyway, sorry. Awesome, Rachel Dratch. Okay. I have 3 stories, and I will try to keep I got this. Okay. The only thing they have in common is that they all happen in the same bedroom of my parents' home.
Whoa.
The house I grew up in. I grew up in Murray, Utah, which is in the Salt Lake City area, named after Murray's Bagels. Don't know if anyone knows what that is. Anyway, my first story is about a haunted crystal.
Oh, good.
In my 20s, I moved to Southern California and lived in the Huntington Beach, Costa Mesa area with one of my brothers. Both my brothers moved there to go to college, and one of them convinced me to come and live with him. That's cute and sweet.
So nice.
That's sweet. I love that.
Nice.
I only lived. Also, what a amazing area to live in.
Yeah. Pretty fun to spend your early 20s or whatever in there.
Beach town, please.
Ooh.
I only lived there a year and a half. The brother I lived with was having some trouble with substance abuse, and it became hard on our relationship. He would take money from my purse, have lots of late night guests, and lots of other stressful roommate type situations. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's so hard.
I made a decision to return home to Utah. I was homesick, missed other parts of my family, and wanted the comfort of home. So my final 3 months living in California, I decided to move in with a friend I had met in my short time there. She was a very spiritual person, a Reiki master and massage therapist, and a little bit of a woo-woo hippie. I mean, if you're a Reiki master,
Yeah, if you're Reiki, you're in it.
I don't know for a little bit. We've raised the stakes a bit.
Yeah.
I was raised by a woo-woo hippie mother, so this was not weird to me. It was quite comfortable. About a week or two before I returned home to Utah, we had gone to a gym fair, and while I was there, I picked out a stone. It was a labradorite carved in the shape of a heart.
Nice.
I like labradorite, and
I like Labradors.
I call it labradite.
Labradite.
And that's not
That's not
correct.
how you say it.
No, labradorite.
A Labrador, right?
Labrador, right?
Labrador, right? A dog, Crystal?
Yes.
A dog gem?
Yes.
Good.
And it has all the qualities of a Labrador.
Cute.
From what I remember, it was a dark stone with flecks of what looked like snowflakes. I think I know exactly the, there's a few different kinds. So fast forward to the week I returned home to Utah. I was sleeping in my parents' basement, dude. And I found the stone inside my luggage and decided to sleep with it under my pillow. Note, I had not cleansed the stone, which I know is something people can do, but I have no idea how. Salt water, maybe? Moonlight? Who knows? Anyway, while I was sleeping, I felt a smallish jump on my bed about the size of a cat. My parents do not have a cat. It was a Labrador. It was a puppy.
It was a puppy. Cute.
They do have small dogs, yes, but none of them really came into the basement and definitely did not at nighttime.
Because they're scary.
Well, they slept with my mom upstairs.
Cute.
I felt this creature jump on my bed, walk up towards my head, and then with urgency, as if it was trying to get the stone, began scratching at my pillow.
What?
I threw my hands over my head, shouted, "Stop it!" and grabbed the stone and threw it across the room.
Whoa.
Now, something similar had happened in California when I slept with the stone under my pillow. I felt my bed shaking. I felt something jump on my bed and walk up towards my pillow. But the woo-woo friend I had been staying with had a cat and was curious of me being a new person in their space. Also, it was Southern California and the bed shaking. I thought maybe it was just another earthquake. I understand that, yeah.
Whoa.
When I spoke to this woo-woo friend and told her about the small elemental creature searching for the stone, all she said was simply, "Maybe the stone does not belong to you." Once she said,
it's belonging to that little thing.
I don't care. Once she said this to me, I took the stone outside to my mother's garden. She had a pile of sea glass and other rocks in one corner, and I tossed the stone there and verbally said out loud, "Here you go, you can have it." Nothing of this nature happened again. Honestly, don't know if the stone is still there in that pile. I've never looked and probably never will. Okay, we'll pause. There's a few more, but...
Okay. Whoa.
So I'm going to tell you how to cleanse your stones.
Nice.
So there are some stones you cannot cleanse in salt water or water in general, like ones that have metallic elements to them.
Okay.
Like pyrite is one, because it'll rust.
Fool's gold. Of course.
Yes. But yeah, anything that has like I said, metal in it.
It'll rust. Okay.
It'll rust. And you can charge crystals in so usually the best way to clean it is running it underwater or putting it in a salt bath. If it is one that might be corroded by salt, you can put salt under a bowl of water and cleanse it that way.
Oh.
And you can charge it either in a full moonlight or you can charge it in the sun. But there are some stones that if you charge it in the sun, like citrine or rose quartz, you can actually fade the color of the stone.
Oh,
so be careful of that. That's
Does
why
that
sometimes
then fade the power or no?
I don't know, but I wouldn't do it and also some charging stones in, like, if you were to charge, like, I don't know, one of the more clear stones in the sun, it can actually cause fires because, like a magnifying glass,
whoa,
the light will refract through it, and it can. So just be careful if you have stones near a window or near direct sunlight, because I've even heard of people having it on coffee tables and then it like burning if it's a glass coffee table, it could burn the carpet underneath, and that's dangerous. So I'm not really into crystals anymore, but for a while I was really into them.
Yeah.
Those are my crystal tips, guys.
Those are some great, and that was a episode of Marcy's Crystal Tips.
I will say that like cleansing them, like you can literally hold them underwater, like running water in your sink, and
that'll do it.
And make an intention to like let all the energy go away, and then put the new intention into it because it's yours now.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
That's you got to do that. I think also like with anything you bring into your house that has had a previous owner, it doesn't hurt to like try to like cleanse it up a bit.
Okay, I like that.
Like haunted dolls and haunted cupboards and
just
Dybbuk.
Don't bring that stuff.
If you have a Dybbuk box, just clean it up a little bit.
Just give it a little. Get a good intention going. Run it under some water.
A little spit shine on that Dybbuk.
Yeah, elbow grease. Just.
I mean, I put my cats in the moonlight every now and then just to charge them up.
Funny.
But here's the thing. Oh, now that I'm on it, don't charge your crystals if it's a lunar eclipse or during any eclipse.
Okay.
And you don't want to manifest during eclipse because it causes chaotic energy.
Uh-oh. That's good to know.
And sometimes it can really flip your manifestations into a way that's very chaotic.
Oh, no. Okay.
So those are my tips. I don't know anything.
Those are some great tips.
Google it. Okay, my next story happened a few months later. Also, I hope your brother's doing better. That's so hard.
That's so hard.
My next story happened a few months later. I had reconnected with an old friend from high school. He had also recently returned home to Utah. Unfortunately, he had moved home after his mom passed away. We began dating early fall, and being a new couple, we went to a Halloween party together. Yeah, couples costume.
Whoa, what were you?
Oh, they're going to say, okay.
Good.
It was one of those Halloweens that fell on a Sunday, but we had gone to a Halloween party Saturday night.
Yeah.
I dressed as Garth. He dressed as Wayne from Wayne's World. Classic, right? Party on.
Party on. Great.
The fact that it was Halloween is important because I know people say on Hallows Eve, the veil is the thinnest, meaning our world is more easily accessible by the spirit world. After the party, this boyfriend stayed the night with me at my parents' house in the basement bedroom. As I was falling asleep, I had what might be described as a hypnagogic dream that startled me awake. Hypnagogic. Did I do it right? Yeah. I saw a large decorative golden owl that appeared to be made of light. Think an owl if it was a Christmas ornament, golden and beautiful.
Yes.
It swooped down and kissed him on the top of the head. Now, his mom that passed away, her favorite animal was an owl.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
And I don't know why, but I had this impression in my mind that it was his mom and she came to give him a kiss. And she does this to all of her children. I told him about it the next day, and he thought it was super spooky and creepy, but kind of cool. We didn't talk about it much because I didn't want to prey on someone's vulnerability, especially because we were in a new relationship.
Yeah.
When I spoke to that friend about it and asked her what she thinks I saw, when I spoke to that friend about it and asked her why she thinks I saw this, why it came to me, and she put me in my place and reminded me maybe it had nothing to do with you and you just happened to witness it. This is a laugh cry emoji.
That's funny. That is a thing of like, oh yeah, that could happen too. I'm just like.
But also maybe it was so that you would tell him.
That's true.
Even if he didn't want to talk about it, doesn't mean that's not something he might still think of it to this day.
I bet he does.
Yeah. My final story is the scariest.
Okay.
Betsy, I hope you got all your poopies out.
We'll see. I thought I did even before we started recording, but it was a surprise.
You can never know.
You can never know.
Okay. It's literally the scariest thing that has ever happened to me. Oh my God. About 2 years later, I moved back in with my parents. That boyfriend and I eventually lived in an apartment together, probably lived together a year and a half, but the relationship did not work out. So here I am in my mid to late 20s back in my parents' basement. One night while I was sleeping, I felt something come into the room, and all of a sudden, it was on top of me. I had sleep paralysis. I felt something holding me down and heard something growl loudly in my ear. I was frozen. I could not move. I could not speak. I could not scream. I don't know why, but it felt female. It felt wicked and nasty, and it felt female. I got an impression in my mind of a nasty witch-like creature. I didn't even know how to describe it.
Gross.
It held me down, which felt like minutes, but was probably only seconds. It growled loudly in my ear. It felt like some sort of warning. Inside my mind, I was screaming. I screamed, "Stop!" With all that built up energy inside my mind, I eventually shot up in bed, gasping. I felt the energy back away and exit my room. And I felt it exit the entrance door that led down to the basement from our backyard. I don't really know what it was. I sat up that night, not able to sleep, and did a protection meditation. It's something I developed myself while I was living in California. Developed for myself. And it's just something I imagine in my mind, where I imagine a gold light, almost like a sparkler, drawing perimeters around all the doors and all the windows in the house, drawing and perimeters around all four walls of the bedroom. Something I still do now if any time I feel uneasy or scared. But this is truly the only time I've ever felt like I needed that meditation.
Wow.
Later, after learning more about sleep paralysis, I learned about something called the hag. If you Google the hag, it's exactly what it felt like that night. I hope these stories are not too long. I hope the last one didn't make you shit your pants, because it nearly made me shit mine. I have a couple more family stories I can share another time, but these are the most significant that happened to me personally.
Wow.
I don't necessarily think that the house is haunted or the basement bedroom. I just think maybe I was open to some spooky spiritual stuff at that time in my life. Much love, Libby. Oh my God.
Wow, Libby. I think, maybe you were kind of just open and stuff was just coming to you. You know?
Oh, a hag on your chest?
Hag on the chest is awful. Just like growling at you. Get out of here, you bitch. Get out of here.
Yeah, you bitch.
You bitch. You hag bitch. Get out of here. We don't want you on our chest making us scared while we sleep. Come on.
Go figure your own shit out. This is not about me.
The call is coming from inside the house. Your house.
Your house.
You've got issues.
Yeah, and you need
You're
to
taking
deal.
that on me.
Look, you think just because you're some nasty little witch bitch that you don't have issues? Trust me, you do, honey.
If you're coming into my room at night and sitting on my chest and growling in my face, you have the issues, okay?
Your
if
issues.
You can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Okay, get an amen, RuPaul. Yes. Come on, you bitch. The hag needs some help. The hag needs to go to therapy.
Yeah. Ask
Figure
yourself
out your shit, man.
Why you hagging?
Why are you hagging?
Don't haggle me.
Yes. Get out of here, hag.
That's so funny, Betsy.
Okay, I got one.
Give it to me.
This is titled Something in the Sky Above Santa Fe. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I called in with a story recently about my experience driving down a mountain road in New Mexico and somehow not getting into a head-on collision with a truck. Angels, hand-rolled cigarettes, a lot of trucker talk, and thinking I was dead the rest of the way down the mountain should jog folks' memory. Yep,
Yes,
I remember for sure.
Yep.
Oof. I mentioned before that during that time, spring of 2019, I was experiencing a lot of paranormal activity. Ghosts, orbs, all kinds of things. This time in my life was a huge crumbling of all structures, relationships, housing, routine, etc. And I had the feeling that I was an egg that had been cracked that was pouring out everywhere and could never come back together like it had been. Whoa. This was directly at the beginning of my Saturn return for all the astrology girlies out there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's a Saturn return?
Let's see. I forget how often it happens. So it's between the ages of, well, it happens a few times in your life, and it's where, like, wherever Saturn was when you were born, it's when it returns to that time. And it takes between 27 and 31 years, and then the other time is 56 to 60, and then 84 to 90.
Okay.
And those are with, like, big life changes that happen. Like me,
Yeah.
I moved to LA, or I've had
Yes.
friends get divorced in that time.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It seemed that when everything fell apart, I could see things that I couldn't have before. By being out of my routine, I was noticing things I may have been blind to previously. Note, I'm attaching a basic diagram of what I saw. I'll let you know in the course of the story below when that will make sense to be shared. So, here's another story from the same cross-country road trip. In fact, this particular incident happened on my way into New Mexico from Texas, so it was probably about a week before the previous story. I was by myself in the car driving up the lonesome road from Tucumcari to Santa
Everyone knows
Fe.
that word, Betsy. Everyone.
Tucumcari.
Tucumcari.
I probably said it so incorrectly.
I don't know.
Tucumcari. It's okay. To Santa Fe, and dusk was just beginning to fall on the desert. It was so gorgeous. The open desert and mountains surrounding me, Santa Fe in the far distance ahead, and a stunning sunset with big fluffy clouds. I mean, that is so
amazing.
beautiful. I was just soaking in the beauty and enjoying being alone in my car again. There were barely any other cars on the road. It was a 2-lane highway, 1 lane in each direction, stretching straight out towards the horizon. The sky was bright with colors, blues, pinks, oranges, the kind of massive sky you only see out in these open, flat lands. Yeah. Suddenly, I got a funny feeling.
Yes, you did.
And they wrote Titty Line. I had this sense that there was something, quote unquote, there that I had previously not been aware of. I leaned forward in my seat, looked up above Santa Fe, and my whole body was filled with dread, fear, and wonder.
Wow.
Above the city, in the sky, oh my God, was an immense, pitch black, rectangular form.
What the heck?
What? It was darkness in the absolutely purest sense. There was no reflection on any quote-unquote surface of this dark rectangle, no interaction with the environment whatsoever. The size of it was and still is hard for me to understand. From my vantage point, if it was centered over the city of Santa Fe, this shape would be at least 100 times larger than the city.
Whoa! Wait.
It was massive.
How do you know it wasn't just a dark sky?
It seemed like it was too dark to even be a dark sky.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, it seemed like someone had used an X-Acto knife to cut out a shape in the sky, and there was pure black nothingness on the other side. I don't know. I started watching the clock in my car dashboard and turned on the radio to try to pay attention for any time gaps, because obviously my first thought was
smart
aliens in the desert. Damn, I'm getting taken. As I was
Yeah.
trying to wrap my mind around what was happening in the sky and still driving 60 miles per hour, I saw something happening
Pull
on the...
over. Wait, pull over.
Yeah, you gotta pull over. Pull over or turn around and drive away.
I guess that's how they get you.
I think so. We're like, I'm a little curious. Let me get a little closer. And they're like, we're sucking you up. Okay. Okay, as I was watching what is happening in the sky, I saw something happening on the lower left-hand corner of the shape. A tiny version of the rectangle slid out of the corner of the large one, almost like it was being pulled on a track. It went in a straight line to the left and then slid behind a cloud and did not come out again. Note, I say they were a rectangle for simplicity, but what they both technically looked like were isosceles quadrilaterals. I had to look up the spelling. You nailed it. This is a good time to check out the diagram. Sorry if you shit your pants. Look, ew. Okay, I looked at the diagram. Okay, so the little shape disappeared into a cloud. Terrifying enough, but what happened next left me completely baffled. The large shape slid in the same manner directly to the right in a very straight line, slowly, and approached a cloud. This cloud was large and puffy and as tall as the shape, but about half as wide. The shape slid behind the cloud, but never came out on the other side.
What the
It
heck?
should not have been able to, quote unquote, hide behind the cloud. It was way too big, but it just slid in and disappeared that way, just like the small one. So, what the heck? Alien spaceships? Portals? Military secrets? I tend to think it was some kind of mega craft in a smaller scout, and that they must have the ability to slip between dimensions. Wild, my dudes. Freaking wild. Thanks for the amazing podcast. Eryn in Richmond, Virginia.
Never
Dude.
have I ever heard of anything like this. This is wild.
This is so wild. And a really great diagram. Or is that what
Honestly,
it's called?
Yes.
Drawing.
I don't think it's a drawing, right?
The diagram?
I mean, because they didn't draw. I mean, maybe they drew this by hand and they're
I mean,
really
it looks
good
beautiful.
at coloring things
Whoa.
in. Also great description. Whenever you have to describe logistical things, it's very hard.
I
It's
know.
very
This
hard.
was perfectly described. What is this?
I don't know, and I hate the idea of it. And I wonder if anyone else
Yeah, I want to know,
saw
like,
this.
this was 2019, like, what?
Spring of 2019.
Or was it like they were saying, like, a whole different layer? You know, what's in the
Like a dimension?
Yeah, like, oh, they happen to see a different dimension at the moment.
Whoa. I was like, maybe they saw like the doorway to something else.
Oh, they might have seen the doorway.
But then it was too big for that, I guess. Unless, I don't know.
I mean, we don't know how big stuff is.
Did we slip into a different timeline then and Erin's the only one who
Oh,
knows?
Eryn, get us out of this one.
It's
Send us back
bad.
to the other one.
Send us back.
Send us back to the other one. Dude. That's freaky, dude. Freaky deaky.
And it's the kind of thing that happens in a dang desert.
Yeah, the desert will do that to you.
The desert will do
Welcome
it.
to the desert.
That's
It'll do it to you.
might be a desert.
It'll get you. It might be a desert.
Yeah. If you're ever driving along the road and you see a big old black hole open up above Santa Fe, you might be in the desert.
It might be the desert.
Jeff Foxworthy, guys. Ever heard of him?
Have you? Have you?
I have.
Our friend Justin Michael, who has been on the pod, right?
Yes. He has a really scary... No, I'm thinking of James. I mean, no, sorry, not James. I'm thinking of Jace Armstrong.
Oh, yes. He was just telling us how he and his partner Marissa, who's been on the podcast as well.
Yes.
They listened. They were in Vegas. I think maybe they drove, or no, maybe I can't remember. But they listened to the old Jeff Foxworthy album that Justin used to fall asleep to as a kid.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that
right. That's
so
how he got so
cute?
funny.
Yeah, isn't that so cute? Like, oh.
Back in the day when it was like a time period where having a catchphrase was so important.
Oh my God, everybody. Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Who is that one?
Hold my beer. It's Hold My Beer comedian. Let's see.
Yes.
Hold My Beer comedian is... Who originally said Hold My Beer? Jeff Foxworthy. Never mind. It was all Jeff.
I mean, it's all Foxworthy.
It's all Jeff
You
Foxworthy.
might be a Jeff Foxworthy fan.
If you got something funny to say, you might be Jeff Foxworthy.
You might be Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh my gosh. These were incredible, guys. Again,
So good. Thank you.
Begging for more. Always, please.
Please. On our knees begging.
Yeah, and my knees have been hurting a lot lately,
Yeah,
so this
same.
is a sacrifice.
Same.
These were incredible. Please send more and tell us if you saw this thing in the sky in 2019.
Yes. If you're in Santa Fe and you're like, wait a second, I saw that fucking thing. Let us know. Please.
Yes, let us know.
Yes.
Funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
There you go.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.